Have you ever wondered which wild animals are the true kings and queens of their domains? Today, we're diving into territorial animal behavior and discovering nature's most defensive species. In the animal kingdom, survival depends on land control in the animal kingdom. A territory means food, water, shelter, and a place to raise young, nature's ultimate survival strategies. Animals that fight for territory reveal raw, aggressive animal defense and alpha animal traits. We'll count down the top 10 animals with territories, their markings, and dominance displays. Before we begin, like and subscribe for more wild animals with defined ranges and strong animal instincts. From African plains to frozen seas to your backyard, each species draws invisible borders. Ready? Let's start the countdown. Every border is a battle line, and every day is a fight for supremacy. Like, subscribe, and let's go. Number 10, the African lion, royalty of the savannah and master of land control. Pride territories can span 20 to over 400 square kilometers. This is their larder, nursery, and fortress, everything tied to territorial success. Males shoulder out a defense. A powerful mane signals fitness to rivals. Roars travel up to 8 kilometers. An unambiguous territorial broadcast. Enter at your peril. If warnings fail, violent clashes of teeth and claws decide control of the pride land. Lionesses form the stable corps, hunting, patrolling the interior, and defending kills from competitors. Territory is the stage for hunts, births, conflicts, and succession. The crown is heavy and never surrendered without a fight. Number 9, the Bengal tiger, a solitary owner of vast, secretive ranges. A personal hunting ground can reach 100 square kilometers or more. Stealth, power, and silence define its territorial strategy. Tigers use urine and gland secretions to leave chemical signposts. Claw grooves and scats mark patrol routes along trails, roads, and riverbeds. A meticulous estate manager, constantly refreshing boundaries. Encounters are rare, but when they happen, they can be explosive and fatal. 200-kilogram predators wield teeth and claws with lethal intent. Prey density shapes territory, compressed in mangroves vast in Siberia. Number 8, the grey wolf, territory owned by family, the pack. Home ranges can span 50 to 2,500 square kilometers based on prey. Abundance of elk, deer, and moose dictates border size. The howl is communication and a territorial broadcast, making the pack sound larger. Patrols reinforce borders with urine, scat, and even scent glands in their paws. Dominance displays mark ownership at key hubs. Ritualized showdowns test resolve and numbers. Interpack conflict is a leading cause of wolf mortality. Unity and hierarchy power their territorial defense and hunts. Number 7, the polar bear, the master of moving frontiers. No fixed plots. Home ranges shift thousands of kilometers with the ice. Territoriality centers on immediate resources. Kills, hunting spots, mates. Body language governs meetings, size often decides dominance. When it escalates, shocking power settles disputes on the ice. Mothers are the fiercest defenders in this frozen realm. On land, dominant males control prime spots and carrion. For polar bears, territory means controlling space and opportunity. Immediate dominance decides who endures the Arctic night. Number 6, the chimpanzee, organized, strategic, and territorial. Big communities share home ranges. Border defense is deadly serious. Regular patrols move silently into the edges like a military unit. Soft calls keep cohesion. Signs of neighbors trigger a shift in posture. Acoustic signals carry far, announcing presence and resolve. Lone rivals risk coordinated, often fatal attacks. Weakening neighbors expands access to fruit and fertile females. Alpha leadership proves fitness with bravery and strategy. For chimps, territory is governed, expanded, and defended with organized force. Number 5, the red fox, small, adaptable, and fiercely efficient. Territory size shrinks in cities, expands in sparse countryside. A master of animal territory markings, urine and scat as calling cards. Chemistry conveys identity, status, and health to rivals. At night, renewed marks and vocalizations declare ownership and attract mates. Fights are fast and noisy, posturing to avoid costly injuries. Discretion over destruction, survival through subtlety. Clear signals keep peace so the fox can hunt and raise young. Efficient, adaptive, and territorial, the cunning landowner of the night. Number 4, the American alligator, apex defender of swamps and rivers. Prime territories offer refuge, basking, and abundant prey. The biggest males secure the best stretches. Low-frequency bellows travel through air and water, warning rivals, inviting females. Choruses establish dominance without constant fighting. Most conflicts end with a prudent retreat. Some bouts escalate. Powerful bodies thrash and bite in the water. Outside breeding, gators still defend core gator holes, vital dry season water. By shaping wetlands, the gator is both dominator and ecosystem engineer. Number 3, the European robin, tiny, charming, and shockingly territorial. In winter, a good patch of insects and worms is life or death. Song is the primary weapon. Constant, defiant ownership. Boundary reinforcement peaks at dawn and dusk. The red breast triggers aggression, an unmistakable signal of arrival. Chases become fights, feet lock, pecks fly, feathers tumble. Nesting robins confront threats many times their size, a warrior's spirit in a pocket-sized defender. Proof that in territorial defense will beat size. Number 2, the kangaroo, where dominance defines the landscape. Status unlocks the best grazing and mating rights. Territoriality is social. Control within the mob's range. Challenges begin with ritual, stature, chest rubs, and ground tearing. Upper body strength decides early momentum. Signature kicks can break bones, decisive and dangerous. Reigns are earned through repeated trials. Scars tell the story. Winners sire most offspring and lead to prime forage. In kangaroo society, dominance is territory, won with fists and feet. Fists. Number 1, the great horned owl, the tiger of the sky. Pairs defend territories for decades across woodlands and deserts. Deep duets re-establish borders. Hoo, 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 hoo. Crowded skies mean lost meals. Silence and space are essential. Warnings ignored. A ghostly strike clears the air. Defense peaks with eggs and young in the nest. They've documented attacks on pets and even humans when nests are threatened. Razor talons can exert over 500 psi, enough to sever a spine. Unwavering, vocal, fearless, our most territorial animal. Recap. Dominance displays, animal territory markings, and animal survival strategies shape the wild. From lion and tiger to wolf, polar bear, chimp, fox, alligator, robin, kangaroo, and the great horned owl. Each draws invisible lines, by scent, by song, or by sheer strength. If you enjoyed nature's most defensive species and the most territorial animals, please like and subscribe. Comment your biggest surprise, feathered fury of the robin or organized chimp patrols. Want a follow-up on alpha animal traits or animal survival strategies? Tell us below. Thanks for watching. Remember, in the animal kingdom, land control means survival. Stay tuned for our next wild adventure.